All right, guys, we are back with round three Edison Format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Vic on the left. Vic's playing like some Dark Dragon deck versus Danny on the right playing Nurse Burn. So both these guys have been in the finals twice, but have yet to get that win. So we'll see if they can get their first win here. Now, this tournament was 3 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8. It's a weekday tournament, so much smaller, not as many players, but winner here is guaranteed top 8. Loser is going to come down to tiebreakers. So Daniel starts off by summoning Lone Fire. Where's the other Lone? I'm guessing he's going to pop the second one. Yeah, so he pops both Lone Fires, brings out Tomato. So the thing that's interesting about this play is that normally I would think that Daniel would want to ram the Tomato, but it kind of protects him. Because maybe Vic doesn't want to, attack his Tomato because he knows he's going to get the nurse off of it. So I don't know. Maybe you're better off holding it and waiting so you can ram and guarantee get the nurse. I'm not sure. All right, so let's see what will Vic do. I don't play burn decks. So. Vic starts off by summoning Armageddon Knight. Now, who am I going to root for in this match? Vic. He's playing kind of an interesting deck. Whereas Daniel, he's playing Bird. Come on, man. It's hard to root for Bird. It's like an alternate win condition type of deck. So, yeah, Vic summons Arma, sends the ulti Plague. It looks like he's going to Brio. Maybe just Brio him. Synchro summon for... Yeah, it looks like Brio. Maybe he's going to start discarding his hand. Okay, he's going to play Future Fusion. Reveal 5-head. Send 5 dragons from his deck to the grave. Yeah, apparently you're not allowed. You're not supposed to put dice on stuff. You just got to remember, which is kind of dumb. It's considered note taking, I guess. That's what my friend Josh told me. It's ridiculous. So he sends Red Med, 2 Wyverns, and Quakimeru Draco, and this. Okay, so 3 Wyverns. God, ulti Draco looks nice. I've never noticed it. I think the other Dragon players don't have ulti Dragos, but damn, that thing looks nice. Okay, so now he's going to use, looks like he's going to use Brio's effect. Bounce the Red Med. This is not bad. Just just dump your hand, and then you don't have to be afraid of, like Secret Barrel doesn't hurt you as bad. So he attacks for 23. Like, the only thing you have to be careful if you're Vic is Lava Golem. Like, you don't want to get Lava Golemed. But see, now Daniel can ram his Tomato into your Brionic. But maybe he doesn't want to, because maybe he doesn't have a way to burn him. So anyways, now Daniel's going to set 2 more. Passes to Vic. I think Vic is playing around Lava Golem. Maybe he's going to wait until the 5-head hits the board. Yep, so he's going to bounce the monster. You got to play differently against these burn decks. Here comes Dimension Wall. Oh, Gravity Bind. Oof. That hurts a little bit. See, do you even need the Mirror Force? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he needs it. Okay, so he's doing it now. I see what he's doing. But does Daniel have the Lava Golem? Oh, man, Vic's going to get punished by Lava Golem because I'm not saying he's wrong. Maybe you have to do this play, but hopefully Daniel gets rid of the Brio because I think that might be his only out to that Gravity Bind is the Brio. Outside of like Heavy Storm and True Nade, but like right now, I think Brio is his only out to that Gravity Bind. See, Daniel has the trap card. That's all I was saying. He could ram his Tomato and get the nurse if he wants to, but Vic's at 8,000, so. Oh, he drew Just Desserts. All right, let's see. Daniel, there's a Lava Golem I was afraid of. So tribute the Brionic and the Red Med. So now I think Vic might lose this game. Because how does he... Unless if he top decks Heavy Storm, which is always possible. And he chooses not to set the Marshmallow on. End phase... Oh, he has Call. Okay, there's the out to the Gravity Bind. So he's going to take 1,000. And the 5-head hits the board. Oh, no, sorry. It takes 1,000, not 100. 7,000. It should be 7,057. Come on, True Nate. I think he... No. Okay, he drew Rhoda. I thought he drew Heavy for a second because I saw him. He drew a spell card, but it was Rhoda. So he adds Greffer off the Rhoda. And I think you Brio the Gravity Bind, but then he could have so many cards. Maybe try to snipe one of the back rows, like bounce 2. Let's see what Vic decides to do. Maybe you hope that Daniel set like a bunch of Reckless Greeds or something. Okay, so he's going to go Brio. Discard Greffer. Bounce the Gravity Bind. Yes, okay, I like this play. So try to snipe one of the good ones, hopefully. And then go for game. And he hits the Destiny card. So he's going to come down to a coin flip. Let's see if he calls it right. So I'm guessing Daniel, he kind of celebrated. So I'm guessing he gained 2,000. But then now Vic has to roll his or flip the coin for himself. So it looks like Vic took, I don't know. I can't tell. So it looks like he's going for game. Oh, he doesn't use Red Med's effect. So bring back Kawaki Meru Drago. So he can't like Battle Fader you or Gore or Trag. What if you guess him with a random Mirror Force? Attack for 19. I mean, this is 19, 23, 3K. Can you have to... Yeah, he goes, just deserves a ceasefire. Can you not burn him? Well, he'll take 25. He'll take 5. He'll take 25. Isn't that game? It depends. Did he call the coin flip right? Because if he did 25, 5,000, 1,000, 12, 14. Okay, so if he called the coin flip right, which I couldn't tell if he did or not. And if he set the Marshmallow on, then Vic would have probably brioed the set monster, but he wouldn't have hit the trap card. So I guess we'll see right now who won that game, because I don't know whether he called the coin flip. I couldn't see it. Not from this angle. I couldn't see. Okay, so it looks like Vic did win. So he must have called the coin flip right, and he didn't get burned for that 2K. All right, so game 2. Daniel goes first, sets a monster as a back row. Vic sets a monster and passes. And now Daniel sets another monster. I think Daniel put Morphing Jar in his deck. I mean, it's kind of like a staple in chain burn decks. All right, Vic flips Raikou, targets the new one, which is Marshmallow. Mills Mask, Trunade, and Call. What's Mask for? For the Lava Golem? Yeah. That's about it. I guess you can stop Lone Fire, too. I mean, against Burn, you're better off throwing all, like... There's some cards that are really bad in this matchup, so you might as well throw in Mask or Strict, so at least you don't get Lava Golemed. I get it. So Vic summons Plague, synchros with Raikou and Plague into Armory Arm. He's going to top for Plague. Synchro, maybe for Brionic. Yep, Brio. probably the best card against him because the Secret Barrel doesn't hurt you as bad. So he's going to discard Phantom of Chaos and Red Med. Let's see, does Daniel have a response? Nope, lets it go back to his hand. Attacks him for 23. And Vic just passes. Yeah, trying to play his best to play around Lava Golem. Now Daniel's going to set 2. Passes to Vic. Man. Who will get that guaranteed spot on top of it? Again, I'm rooting for Vic. So Brio, target one of the back rows, not the monster. Oh, Dark Armed! Ulti Dark Armed. Right, goes for the back row. Chain T Roar. Oh, man. Yeah, these ultis look nice on camera. I don't have an ulti Dark Armed. Those things are too expensive. Pop it, man. What are you doing? Yeah, banish the Phantom of Chaos. Pop the monster. Good. Oh, that Dyna would have got him. Ooh. Good thing he popped it. He would have flipped that Dyna, killed the Dark Arm and the Brio. Okay, so here comes the Lava Golem. This is where my boy Houston Carter says you're supposed to pop your own Dark Armed. It would have been a bad play, though. Like, had you pop your Brio so you don't get Lava Golemed. Like, the last time I faced Daniel, like, I was playing around Lava Golem. Like, I would only summon one monster. Alright, so here comes Reckless from Daniel. Draws 2. Second Reckless. Yeah, this not looking good for our boy Vic. We might go to the third game. We'll see if he can burn him. I mean, he's going to take 1,000 from the Lava Golem. And I think we're pretty sure Daniel's got Spirit Reaper in his hand. Okay. Now Daniel sets 2 more back rows after the double Reckless and passes back to Vic. Decree. I think people might start siding in for Daniel's deck at locals. But I think Daniel told me he might switch decks. But he's been playing this deck a lot lately. Actually, to me, it's locals. I actually don't mind playing against him because sometimes you randomly run into these decks at events. It happened to me at YCS Indy last year. Luckily, I was able to fight. Like, I lost to Burn. It was my only loss in the Swiss rounds. Was a Chain Burn player. And I didn't know how to play against it. So, now this is not Chain Burn, but I'd much rather lose to Burn at locals and then at least have a better shot to beat it if I do happen to run into that deck. Even at YCS, I remember the 100th YCS in Long Beach, I got knocked out by Chain Burn. I remember I was so upset. Yeah, I was so upset. Like, you know, it was the 100th YCS, biggest YCS of all time at during that time until last year. And I got knocked out by Chain Burn. It was so frustrating. I had like no side for it. And I probably didn't know how to play against it anyway. Okay, so Lila attack into Spirit Reaper. And here comes Wind Control, as my boy D Nasty likes to call it. Is that ulti? Ulti Wind Control. And now he's probably going to use Lila effect to pop the pass. So he chose not to use it. End Phase, Mills, Future Fusion, and Wyvern and Cyber Dragon. Alright. So he skipped both his draw phases. Now he sets a monster. Sets 2 more back rows. And now Vic takes another 1,000 for the Lava Golem. And here comes Just Desserts. So I think he takes 1,000, right? I'm guessing that's game. I must have missed something. Yeah, I must have missed some damage. So I apologize for that. So Daniel forces the third game. Game 3. Who will move on to top 8? Guaranteed. The loser might still sneak in. That's the when it's top 8, it usually happens. Almost everyone makes it. Okay, so Daniel playing on his blood in, blood out mat. A few people have been telling me to watch that movie in the chat, in the comments. Not the chat, the comments. I might when I come back from RBTLA. So Vic taking a sweet time here. He's got Rhoda, Masker Restrict, I think. Yeah, I think I messed up the life points, so I'll try and... Alright, so Vic starts off with Rhoda. Decided into Oppressions. So what's he going to grab off the Rhoda? I don't know, where did Vic take all the damage from, though? That's what's crazy to me. When did he take all that damage? Okay, so he finally Rhoda's for the Greffer. That was a weird... Okay, Rhoda for Greffer, summons Quackimaru Draco. Sets 2, reveals the red med for Draco. Now, what does this stop? I guess this stops him from summoning the nurse. I believe the nurse is a dark. It stops him from, like, special summoning the nurse. So he can't go, like, tomato ram into the nurse. Okay, so Daniel sets 3 and passes back to Vic. Come on, heavy. He doesn't have heavy. He has all monsters. Come on, Dark Arm. Okay. He's got... Yeah, but we know he wrote it for the Greffer. So Vic can't summon dark monsters either, right? Or he can't special summon dark monsters. So he starts off by summoning Armageddon Knight and sending... Looks like he wants to send the red mat to his graveyard. Yeah, it can be tough shuffling those double sleeve decks. That's why I don't double sleeve my main deck. I only double sleeve my extra deck. Donna was telling me that if you're gonna double sleeve your main deck, that you shouldn't do your extra deck, because like sometimes you'll shuffle your extra deck into your main deck. If you like double sleeve both, and you get a game loss for that. Apparently, someone got a game loss for that. I can't remember. Anyways, here Vic with the Masker Restrict. So he attacked into the Dyna, and then I believe Daniel Dimension Walled Vic. See, this is why I always prefer the players keep track, because I make mistakes, especially when I'm doing commentary. But Daniel's not... I mean, Daniel's a burn player. He's not keeping track of life. Maybe he doesn't want to give away that he's playing burn. Okay, so here Daniel's going to summon the nurse. Is Draco... Yeah, I guess Draco's okay. Yeah, you can stop him from using the tomato. Come on, Vic. Tribute summon for... Oh, no, you can't even tribute because of Master Restrict. Yeah, I don't know what Vic... I guess you just try to attack him. Oh, yes. But you have no darks. So even if you copy Dark Arm, you don't have any darks. Unless if you summon the Greffer. But you can't special summon Greffer because of Draco. Oh, no. This is unfortunate. Okay, so Vic guarantees takes 2,000. And it looks like Daniel called it right. So he gains 2K. Attacks him for 14 and 19. And Phantom of Chaos is at 28, right? But I think you take no damage from Phantom of Chaos. Yeah, so it should be 4167. End phase reveals the red med. Set, pass. Man, if Vic would have, I don't know. If Vic would have, he could have messed him up with that Phantom of Chaos. Yeah, he could have. If he would have maybe summoned Greffer, sent some darks from his hand and deck. But I know he has a red mid he has to keep in his hand to keep Drago alive. So here he's gonna end phase Dust. Basically that trap card is like the nurse in trap form, right? That's what they told me. And then here he comes Greffer. Discard red mid. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. If he would have like maybe waited a turn, like summoned Greffer last turn, but he probably didn't have another dragon in his hand. And then this turn, he could have went Phantom of Chaos, banish the Dark Arm, and start popping stuff. But again, he probably wanted to keep the Draco on the field. So attack with Draco into Spirit Reaper. And now what? He's probably just gonna let the Drago go. And Daniel activates just desserts, so he's going to take 2,000. This might be GG. So yeah, he lets the Drago go. But Daniel's got no cards. All he has is a Reaper and he drew another monster. Now Vic can go off. He can just top for Plague. Yeah, this actually might be game for Vic. Just top for Plague, make... Yep, top for Plague. But you have to Brio the Reaper, though. So, is there anything else Vic can do? I mean, he can use Phantom of Chaos, banish Red Med, and then bring back Draco. But I don't think... it depends on what Daniel's set monster is. And his back row. And Vic's back row. So, there's a lot of variables here. Oh, he's thinking about going for the Piercer and just pierce the Spirit Reaper. That's not bad. Let's see. Will he go for the Brio or the Piercer? You can tell that's what he's debating. Again, I don't know what his other back row is. All I know is that the card in his hand is Mirror Force. So he decides to go for the Piercer. Now he can use Phantom of Chaos to bring back... Okay, so yeah, banish Red Med. Does he have... what's his last card? Return? Oh, it is Return. Okay, so that... I don't think it's game, but what can he do with this? Now he can make the Brio. So he brings back Red Med and Plague. And here he's going to Secret Barrel him, and that is game. So Daniel pulls off the Legacy 2-0 and is moving on to top 8 in this tournament. So we saw Daniel make the finals recently with this deck. We'll see if he can do it again. I think Vic made top 8 as well also, though. I have to go back. I don't remember who I featured in this tournament because this was February, 23rd? So this was almost 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm really behind. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. And check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yep, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.